Well, hello again. I'm Evan with Junior Achievement. I'm so glad to be with you. I hope that during your first two lessons, you're starting to get an understanding and maybe learning a little bit about business and entrepreneurship and some of those key principles that are alive and well throughout our business community, and even that you're enjoying as a customer as you just consume products and services. So today, we're going to start breaking down some aspects of how business works. And so when we drive down the road with your parents and you are looking outside, you see all of these bright and beautiful signs and they get your attention. Another example would be if you're on the listening to the radio or watching TV, you see the commercials. Commercials are a form of advertising. And advertising is just a simple way of how do we persuade customers to use our products or our services. And so we can think about jingles and things, and they're very powerful. Spangles, it just tastes better. Yeah. And so there's an example of how things get put into our mind that maybe we didn't even know existed, but advertising did that. And then when we start thinking about, oh, I want to go out to eat, where should I go? Oh, Spangles is a good option. And so there's an example of how marketing impacts the customer. This customer exists. It's the key part of any business because the customer is simply who buys something. And you're a customer. Your parents are customers. And so a business is looking to have a customer, but maybe even more important, most businesses are focused on not just getting a customer to come in and buy a product or service once, but that we serve them so well that they'll come in over and over again. That's certainly what we do here at Meritrust. We want to take care of all our members' financial needs. And maybe that's a deposit one day, but maybe they want to buy a car another day. Well, we can help them in that. So all the things that a business does when they sell a product or service creates revenue. And revenue is very important. But we can't stop there because when we have revenue, then when we sell it, we have to figure out how much did that product or service cost me to produce. So if I sell my coffee mug for $5, but it cost me $4, then I have a profit, which is the difference between the revenue minus expense. I would have received $1 profit for the sale of that coffee mug. Now, somebody might say, I really want to sell a lot of these coffee mugs, so I'm going to sell them at $3, and I'm going to sell a whole load of coffee mugs. Well, the problem is it cost you $4 and you sold it for $3, so you would actually, for all of your efforts, have a loss of $1 for every coffee mug that you sold. And you can't do that and stay in business. A profit is a critical part of what you do. If you're mowing a lawn and you're not considering how much it costs for you to buy the mower and to evaluate how long that mower is going to last and the gas and the oil and the transportation to get to the place where you're mowing the lawn, all of those things are a part of your expense. Most of the time, businesses that fail have a difficult time in being true and honest to how much their expenses really are. Most businesses have a pretty good track on what their revenue is, but they're not honest to their expenses. Because when you run a business, in most cases, we can have a product and we can sell it and we know how much that difference is, but we forget that we had to have a building, which is another expense. And so we have to figure out how much that building costs. And we maybe had somebody that was working at the cash register and we have to pay them. And there's other expenses, plus taxes and other things that we have to pay. And all of that needs to be evaluated so that a business truly knows whether it's being profitable in what it does. And really, when we think about it, this is why it's so important that you're paying attention to math as your teacher is teaching you on how to do math. You're going to use math for your entire life. And it's so very important that you learn everything you can in math. And if you're not really good at it right now, keep working at it and get a little bit better each day. And the wonderful thing is, you have great resources available to you in your teacher. So listen carefully and learn. Thanks for spending time today. We look forward to conversations in the days to come. Have a great day.